Christian tradition contains many extraordinary stories, and few are more striking than the tale of Paul of Thebes, written by Jerome around the year 375. According to Jerome, Paul was a wealthy Christian teenager living in the Thebaid region of southern Egypt. When persecution broke out against the church, he hid in a remote house. But his brother-in-law, eager for Paul's inheritance, planned to betray him to the authorities. When Paul discovered the plot, he fled deep into the desert. There he found a small cave near a spring and a single palm tree. From its fruit he ate, from its leaves he made clothing, and there he lived alone in prayer and silence for nearly 97 years, becoming what later generations called the first Christian hermit. Jerome says that when Paul was 130 years old, the famous monk Anthony received a vision telling him that a holier hermit lived hidden in the wilderness. After a long journey, guided, astonishingly, by strange mythical creatures, Anthony found Paul. A raven brought them bread. They spoke of the church and the world Paul had left behind. Paul foretold his death and asked Anthony to bring him a cloak for burial. When Anthony returned, he claimed to see Paul's soul rising to heaven. Finding his body, he prepared to bury him until, according to the story, two lions appeared and dug the grave. Tradition places Paul's death on the 15th of January 341. Jerome held Paul up as a model of radical faith, contrasting his poverty with the luxury of wealthy Christians. Yet no other writer of the time mentions Paul at all, not even Athanasius, who wrote about Anthony years earlier. Because of its miraculous details and legendary tone, historians treat the story with caution. Still, it reflects something genuine: the terror early believers faced during persecution and the powerful impression made by the first desert monks on the Christian imagination.